All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and I am doing some more of our Come Build With Me. Yeah. Grab something cozy to do. Or maybe it's not cozy. Maybe it's a super duper stressful thing, but you're like, I just need to spend 15 minutes on it, get it started, and then it won't be as scary. That's what I do sometimes. Well, that's what I tell myself to do sometimes. We've got the entirety of this build almost completed. I was going to go in and just, put things on the walls. But I don't really feel like doing that. So I'm gonna do the outside instead. Woohoo. We'll see. I like using debug, but maybe I won't use debug this time, because cost doesn't really affect very much. I have my tags all done. I'm gonna start my timer. Now, looking at my reference photo, this is in the middle of other buildings, so I might actually change this a little bit and just move it like this. Now, that doesn't technically work because it's in the middle of the door, so I'm actually gonna get rid of it for 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. And then grab these from here, copy it. Yep. Waiting. Sweet. And then I'm going to stick it. Stick it here. Make it smaller. Good. Need it to be 1. Yep. Grab it. Move it sideways. Good. That's exactly what I want. Now I need... Maybe it's on the 2nd floor, actually. Right here. This is what I need. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see if I can find it. That might be easier. It's got these squares. This one with the brown trim. Very nice, very nice. I want that here. And I want to get rid of this wall. And the ceiling. Nice. Okay, and then... Yes. I think I can find this trim down here without very many problems. This one. Nice. Okay. Then I need this wallpaper. This is a pretty simple one. Yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Very nice. And then I also need my outdoor light. This one. That can go right here. Fix this one. Beauty. Alright, now I was looking and it looks like because the reference photo is placed in a more close neighborhood sitch that I should move this back. Like this. And then I can use it for more than just reference for landscaping. I might straight up just do the same thing with terrain paint. But before I lay terrain paint down, well, I think I am okay. I'll just do dirt for now. Pretty light dirt. But I am thinking, you know, we have a pathway. Very nice. And then we'll have this back way, which will kind of connect to this path, right? And then we can have a desire trail that comes this way. And we have this whole hot tubbing area, which is funny because having a hot tub right here would actually suck in like real life, because people would be in it all night and whoever lives on this first floor apartment would hear them all night long. It would be terrible. Woodworking. Oh, I lost some trim. Hold on. Let's see, I'm thinking about this woodworking table. I think this area could be like a little work thing because we have this already, this sprinkler system. We can also put up, like if you wanted all of the benches out here, you could totally have all of the benches. I think I will only have the woodworking table, just because I don't have all the packs for all of the rest of it. And then we can have a nice little stargazing cute thing. People who want to have trees can also totally have trees or whatever else they want out here. Might actually do this and then put the sprinkler. So let me put these closer together. Just like that. When I playtest it, I'll plant some things. And then, I like the idea of having a yoga mat. But like, obviously, you don't have to have a yoga mat. I have about 8 minutes left, so I actually might be able to throw down my terrain paint here. Something I like to do is just lightly touch the bottom of the build. I'm not sure about garden. I probably will have some plants here, so let me make some garden bed type thing. I do like to just lightly brush along the bottom edge. It looks like some gardeny thing here. Ooh, some plants there. Nice. Now, the way I do this is I don't really know, so I'm just spreading it around the bottom half, but anywhere that it gets really, really dark, kind of like this, I like to put plants. Just because it makes it look a little bit more natural. I might actually erase that. I'm not following my own rule. Just because it's random, right? As I go through, like, it'll randomly have patches that are, like, darker than others. So I like to go with the randomness. Well, in this, we've got a tree out here. Right. There, I think would be a good thing. And I might copy what the neighbors have done. Now, this is a little dark, so I might take the research tool and just lighten it up a little bit around the edges. These look like slightly, it's definitely not bamboo. Birch trees. Maybe the European birch tree. Maybe smaller. Could also be quaking aspen. No. This looks similar-ish. I think those are the most similar. So I'm going to put this tree here. And then some other things they have is like, in this picture there's definitely lavender and sage and it looks like butterfly bush to me. These guys have these low shrubs that look like this. But they have a purple one, which is definitely a debug. And fine, I can put it there. That looks nice. I am going to off-center it this way and move this one to be this way. And then they've got lots of those, plus this pink bush. I don't know that I have that one. Let me look in flowers. Yeah, you're good, honey. This might be the closest one. Our house is pretty small, so when we're both home and I'm recording, I just told him if I'm not currently talking, he can totally go back and forth. I think I'm going to have this bush, just put these in a small pattern. I like to have smaller ones to make it look like, oh, we're trying to have it grow. Okay, that looks fairly good. Let me put some over here. I like to group them in 2s and 3s. Like that. Okay, and then other plants that are along here, we've got these white shrubs. That is exactly the one. That's kind of big. Yeah, because... okay. Might put that here. Just have one in the front and then a couple in the back. 3 like that. That's very nice. 2, and then smaller one. Quite grown all the way. I actually like that too. Alright, what other flowers have we got? That looks about... we've got some actual flowers. There's a fishing place over there. I didn't know that. It's great when I look around. This house has some blue flowers, but I don't really want to copy that very much. I think I will grab these shrubs again and just place them. Now, the key with landscaping in real life, not necessarily in Sims, is that you want blank space. Where there's not necessarily flowers. It's just like gives your eyes a way to breathe, but the problem is when you have that in Sims, it like looks really bad. So I'm trying, it looks bad either way. It looks bad if there's not blank space, and it looks bad if there is blank space. So I have to try and balance that with what I'm doing. Okay, and that gives it a little bit of blank space right in the back there. Let's connect some of these. See, I don't love it. It looks fine. I personally don't like it very much. I do want some, got some lavender coming down the walk here. Very nice. I love this grass stuff. It's so nice. If this was real life, I would call it Carl Forester grass, which is a landscaper's best friend. Spread it out a little bit. Yeah, gives some more texture. That's kind of nice. I also want it on this side. Ooh, that's my 15. Oh, too much. Too much, too much. That is my... Oh, I actually set a timer for 14 minutes, so technically I have another full minute that I can use. I might make these really small and just do a whole bunch in here. Oops, not enough. Okay. Oops, I forgot to be turning them, so they're all kind of identical. Oops, why didn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then around the back. Oops, lost it. I actually love the idea of having this. Whoa, it's too big. Didn't mean to do that. Of doing that. Oh, it's so nice. And then I'll add some. Like, want to cover the base of that pillar. That's great. Just stick them where. It just needs a little bit more texture, but like not too much. That's nice. Okay. Need another one, probably right here. Right in between, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me look at the front. It's hard to see with this tree right here. But I think I could use another one. Right here, that like leaves blank space but also gives it a little bit more texture. I'm actually going to move this forward for that same reason. Okay. Well, it doesn't look terrible. I'm starting to like it. Might put some grass just to add another texture. Put this here. Just another time. This grass has a similar texture to the Carl Forester grass? What is this? Not grass. Oh. Yeah, it's so much more technical than what I was calling it. Not grass. And then I can just put flowers. Daisies are cute. Cute, cute, cute. I love. Okay, I don't want just daisies though. Even though I like the daisies, I do want other flowers like this. Are you kidding me? That looks so good. Now, that's too much. In my humble opinion, it's too much. So I'm going to take the daisies out. Maybe stick this one over here just briefly. I might make them smaller. Because I do like them. I think it brings the color from the sign into the walkway, which is a really good vibe. These daisies are just crazy, bro. I actually take this, bring it farther down, have some pops of that salmon-y color on this side. Yeah, I do like that. No, I don't like the grass and the daisies. So I might move the grass up to cover where there's not as many flowers. Okay, so that's a little less chaotic than it was, which I like. This still looks really densely packed, which I don't like. Wait, I want to keep the flowers where they are. Can I click on anything else? Yeah. Get rid of that one. And this one. It's just too much going on. Let's move these down a little bit. See, and then it looks more... I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's not as... It is still full, but it's not like too much. That's way too much, bro. You know, like that. I think I'll move this down. And then I do want flowers. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I think I'll have flowers over here, just kind of like they grew despite not having anything, not being watered or anything over here. Make them smaller. Just a little bit of spread there. Yeah. Like someone walked through them and brought the seeds over. I like that. And I forgot I was at the end of my timer a while ago. Oops. This is why I set a timer, guys, and then I don't listen to it. But this is starting to look much better. It looks a little unbalanced to me. I just keep finding more things to like adjust and figure out. Yeah, that's better. But there we go. I've started getting some flowers and landscaping in, which is really nice. Cool. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!